Good evening, everybody. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been a while. Summer has, well, technically we're still in summer, but the summer LARPs, the summer programming, the camps, the stages, and everything have come and passed, and now we're back behind our desks, thinking of other worlds.
New desk.
New desk. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yes. New background too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. New computer for Emily and I. So
Ooh.
yes.
Hell
So
yeah.
which unfortunately means that through the transfer, OBS has fucked me because everything is, the filters aren't where they are, the whole thing. So if you see something strange on the overlay, don't worry, it will be fixed. Maybe. But to our game. Where did we leave off last time? Can anybody remember?
We were having a very weird encounter in the middle of Titter's forest with a goblin convincing a fungi that he was having a bath.
Yes,
And
indeed.
the fungi actually boiling
I mean,
to
you've
death
basically.
and apparently becoming supper.
Yes, you've decided to break up the dinner between two old friends.
Huh.
Well, we tried. We didn't manage it.
We did
Oh,
our best, but
I'm pretty sure that the campestry went off, but yes, there we go. Yeah, Croa. Okay. So, um, so once again, deep in this primordial forest that is thither, the gentle sort of light coming through the canopy, illuminating this sort of crevice between great roots, where you found the camp of a yeah of a goblin. So it's a goblin-sized camp with this singing mushroom that seems to be covering itself in butter. You discussed it. It mentioned an old friend coming over for dinner, mentioning that yes, it was to be, it was lathering itself up before a bath, and then dinner would be had. Completely innocent of the fact that it was going to be dinner. You berated the goblin a bit, and so that's where we joined. Just get closer right here. And that's where we rejoin. Um, with basically the goblin going, okay, okay. Turns to the little friend. You know what? Why don't we do this another time, right? Well, so you go on ahead, and we'll eat. We'll meet later, huh? I've got other guests that are a bit more urgent. The campestry basically sort of looks up at the five sentient creatures in this little camp, and just nods and bumps away, leaving sort of just sort of drippings of butter behind it.
Leaving
Well,
a buttery trail.
yes.
huh.
Well, now that that's done, I can offer you some, I guess, vegetable soup.
Well, That is very kind of you. We don't. How long has it been since our last meal and everything? Because I think we had a break in Nib's cave, right?
Yeah, you took a technically the last meal. You had maybe a short rest at Nibs.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was working on those items that all of you have.
Mm-hmm.
But the last rest was with the fox.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I have a tendency to not eat those with who I had a discussion previously, even if discussion is a bit far-fetched in this case. So no soup for me.
Well, if you're not gonna be eating anything that talks, well, I hope you brought something from out there. Pretty much, this is the Fae. Everything has a voice.
I'm not obligated to have a discussion with that.
Ah, right. So as long as you don't hear the food talk, you're okay. Got it. Good thing that I'm speaking then.
Don't push it, but yeah.
Does Nixie have that same problem?
Nixie
No.
doesn't speak, but
Nixie gets hungry.
Ah,
yes, that also.
Nixie sort of chomping on the Goblin being very aware of those sharp teeth all of a sudden.
So
But she's not really into veggies.
Yeah. So, where are you from? Clearly trying to break the awkward state of, 4 people coming in, basically ruining his dinner and just staying there.
Mhm.
It's your call, princess.
Wait, are you telling that to Anna?
Yes.
Or Tavaren.
No, to Anna.
Quite far away. We're from quite far away right now. But so how long have you been here
What?
in this in Thither? Are you from here, or did you live anywhere else and moved over here? Because I know that there's traveling between the different.
Hasn't been in a while. Nah, from here and there.
how long has Titter been here?
Always?
Huh. Okay. I thought it was like it used to be Prismeer.
Oh. Yeah. It's strange when the Fae, everything, when something changes, it's always been there.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes and no.
Good answer.
Because sometimes something changes and it's never been there.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Or didn't. Look, why exactly are you here? apart from, and he sort of sits down on a rock or something and sort of ruffles into his bag and pulls out a. It looks. It's basically a stick with something rolled around it, like a sort of candied, sort of rolled candy, hard candy around it, until you realize as you're looking towards it that it's actually a giant millipede, candied, that is sort of rounded around this stick, and he's just biting into it. Now, why are you here for?
Well, depends. Here, as in the bigger scheme of things, or in like, there's many reasons.
But basically, we're all here because we lost something in this realm, and we need to find it.
And
Well,
we kind
true.
of need to find Sybil now.
Oh. Okay. You can, as he's sort of listening to and sort of nodding politely, you notice that there's this sort of luminous butterfly that sort of come out of nowhere and sort of started to sort of flap around him, and he's sort of batting at it like a mosquito, right? Just batting at it, but the more he does so, is sort of listening to you, chomping on this candy. More and more of them start to sort of apply and start landing on top of him, and where they land, he starts to glow basically. Yes. Sort of looks at the candy, just keeps on eating.
That looks funny.
What is that?
Did you just light up?
Yeah.
It's the candy market at Loomlurch,
Huh.
Oh,
No.
you should go there.
No, we don't know.
Yeah, Loomlurch. That's where what's his name again? Where is? Yeah, that's where Granny is. That's her workshop there, and got a couple of cousins there that opened candy market right there. For the kids and everything.
Is that an after effect of the candy? The glowing?
Yeah, guess I got a. Yeah.
What if a whole flock of butterflies comes to sit on you?
Well,
Is it only butterflies?
I mean, kind of depends what you. The effects can change. You got some that'll help you grow bigger. The others that make you, really, really smart.
Wait, the candy or the butterflies?
Candy.
Okay.
This one apparently just does butterflies.
Oh.
That looks amazing. I would like to have candy like that too.
Yeah. Well. It
In
just
Loomlord, at Loomlord.
just follow up the river.
It does sound fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's good too. I think I have another
But
one in here if you want to
Maybe
share.
on the way back.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, we're kind of in a hurry.
Okay. Well, if you're going to Loomlurch, he points to sort of in the general direction of north and goes, "Well, just go find the river. Just follow the way up."
Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
There was a quite enlightening effect.
That's
By the way,
yeah.
is the granny you mentioned your granny, or is it the
No,
local
the
witch?
granny.
The
Nightshade.
granny. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Be careful, I guess. Now,
Thank you.
We will try to.
what am I gonna put
Hey.
into this soup?
So, should we try to maybe like, oh wait, it was quite swampy, wasn't it?
No.
No. Okay. Should we try
Well,
to
the
maybe like
Aquarium.
travel a bit faster?
Explain. How do you want to travel faster?
Well, we have Nixie, and I mean, I can be a horse.
Wait. Whilst. Yeah, Plum is light enough that we could double up on one of the horses.
Yeah.
How fast is your horse form?
Uh,
That's-
it. I mean, it's
it should be
it's
60.
it's twice as fast as I am.
Okay, well, I know I'm very fast if I run, but if I'm light enough to go on you, I would have horse uppies. I would not complain.
To be fully honest, the speed that you have on your character sheet is combat speed. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
It's different from actual travel speed. So even if you are fast, I don't expect a monk to be able to gallop next to will run next to a galloping horse for 8 hours.
Ah, true.
I don't know. That's my
Well,
interpretation, anyways.
out of game, it would have to be a serious horse that's able to gallop for 8 hours straight. But
Yes.
True.
As right, so but remember, this is fairly thick forest, right? As in, it's not a place where
Yeah.
you're going to be able to go very fast, anyways, unless you have
Light speed.
or magical means, right? Something like what was that? I think it's Pass Without a Trace, where it actually opens up the or that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I can only stay in the other shape for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but that if we can maybe shave off some travel time in 2 hours.
Definitely.
Well, I'll follow you guys.
Okay. So, in which direction are you going?
North, I guess.
I don't remember the direction that was pointed.
Plumberge is northwest, but like the river is north of us, and we'd also be passing through a mushroom circle.
yeah, we had gotten the indication that follow the river, get to the river and then follow the river. It was the surest way to travel.
I mean, that would help you. That would definitely help. Not get lost in
In the forest.
the forest. Yeah. So,
Well, if it helps not lose time.
okay. So, so I guess what? So, you tell me what you do, basically.
I will turn into a horse.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and it is a I'd say a very light brown horse with a black mane.
Okay.
So not the greenish tinge or the bluish tinge to.
There's a little bit it's almost like someone puts green dye in the black hair.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's there's a hint of green in there, but it's
The undercoat is
Yeah.
slightly okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, one of you make me a. Let's get the end. Make me a nature check.
okay.
Let me.
Ah!
Ouch.
Ouch.
Eh,
Okay.
I was looking
see-
into if I had more nature or if I wanted to roll it or give advantage, but yeah. I could still argue that since Anna is most probably traveling on Tavaren's back, I could give him my heroic inspiration to turn it into a 25. Since we're technically both
Okay.
looking out.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that. We can certainly do that.
Hey,
Plum is super uneasy because he's not used to be on horse and also to be guided by someone who knows very well how to ride a horse. So he's very silent for the moment and he's very impressed by Anna, like, holy shit, this is amazing.
And I
Uh,
just told you, hold fast on my belt.
if you ever think about career at circus, I know my sister would be very glad to talk about act.
So you're riding on Tavaren with Anna?
Uh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Right. So who's up front? That would be Tavaren.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. They are three. I'm gonna take the front.
Okay. So tell me. So how do you? I would actually ask is how do you lead from behind?
um, I think it will just be like uh, I think we're just like there's this feeling of like, no, I think we need to go a bit more left.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am actually going to. You come on to. Let's see. Could you please all remind me who here has a passive perception of I think is it 13? Is that everybody?
17.
11.
Same.
So Anna Plum under 13, Ysdred
Yeah, I have 9.
you have 9, and Tavaren. Okay.
Tavaren is the only wise one.
For the oblivious.
Ask me about my passive investigation and we'll talk.
Fair enough. As you come to the forest sort of opens up before you, right? As you're heading, you realize that these are not paths that are necessarily well maintained, but there's something along the lines of Tavaren. You've got that. You being a druid in the forest, you do have this sort of sense of moving about, and soon enough you start to follow trails that might be animal trails, or there's no real road here, but you manage to sort of find your way north, and you're about to you can sort of you've been hearing now the bubbling of a river or a creek sort of moving, and you're heading in that direction. When you find yourself in a sort of larger clearing, and sitting on a sort of a large boulder in the center of it is a humanoid figure. She has sort of leafy, almost like willowy-esque hair drooping down over her shoulders and her face. There's a texture of bark running along the line along her skin, but all of it is sort of ashen white and gray. The hair seems to be, while it could have been sort of foliage like, it looks like that a lot of the leaves have sort of fallen away and again gone almost white. And as she looks up at you, jumping from the rock, basically looks at you, there's something, I guess she would sort of just points in your direction and goes, "You have no place here. Mercenaries of the Witch, I will have our revenge here and now." And I will actually ask all of you to roll for initiative. As I
Who the
move
fuck
you,
is that lady?
as I move you
Oh.
onto the map.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
That was sudden.
Yes. Well,
Oh, okay.
the around her, I'm going to get some more music here. Let's. Huh. There we go. Okay. As you actually, as she sort of waves at you, you realize that the brush and the foliage sort of shakes around, and you see literally brush upheave itself as these animated bushes and ferns sort of leap and start moving in your direction. Let's go for initiative and initiative. Okay, now Tavaren, you being aware of things around you, you are not affected by affected by surprise. So the book says here, surprise round and the whole thing. Technically you're supposed to have disadvantage on initiative, except for Tavaren, but that's not going to change much, is it?
No. Oh, I mean, Tavaren would be Mindic.
Yes, I think I dropped something about initiative and surprise. The whip of warning.
Oh, right. Okay, so yes, you are unable to be surprised. That is true. Okay. Perfect. That is indeed true. I need to remember that you have that. But I'm sure that you will, with pleasure, remind me every time I forget.
We just remembered.
Good. That makes both that. So, as the dryad points in your direction, she is going to act first, and that is going to be with an entangle. So go. Entangle. Just. How do I do this? Right. Can I have all of you make me a DC. Let's see about this. DC 14 strength saving throw, please.
Oh, strength.
Okay.
And that does include. Tavaren, that will be with your
Wait,
horses.
Horse
Stats.
Yes. Good points. Good points.
Wait a minute.
That is much better. So
So Ysdred, Ysdred, could you do the same thing for Nixie, please?
21.
Sure.
Okay, so who do I have? Ensnared is, I'm basically the roots and brush come up, grab you, even on trying to grab you on top of the horse. So Plum, you are taken, you are ensnared. Anna, you are ensnared. Ysdred, you're fine. Tavaren, you're fine. I just need to know for Nixie.
Yeah. 1 second. It doesn't want to open up on Nixie.
Let's
I
see.
have character, Mensa, Dungeon and Dragon.
I got
Dark.
it. Strength. That's a 22. So Nixie is unaffected.
Yes, but I don't have the Nixie's character sheet linked.
You should have. It's in your characters and allies and under summons.
Yeah, but on the map, the thing you did. I could just right click and open up the.
Oh, you need to do shift click. Shift double click to get a character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I did. But
Okay.
it's fine. I found it differently
Okay.
with the first method. So all good.
Okay. Right. So that is going to be the Dryad's turn, and I believe it is concentration. So, Anna, you're up.
Already? Okay.
And with Ysdred on deck.
Okay. Huh. What's the... Oh, shit. Give me a second. Let me check something real quick. Oh, perfect.
What are you checking?
I'm checking. I'm just checking a spell because I'm not. I was checking the distances and what spell I'm able to throw. Okay, I know. It's going to be a phantasmal force towards the Dryad, who is going to get the impression that the forest around her goes up in a blaze.
Jeez. Okay. Certainly disarming. So 10-foot cube.
Yeah, around her.
Okay. Let's see. That's an intelligence saving throw. That's a 14. Oh, that's meat is beat. So as you conjure up this sort of illusion, trying to trick her into the, and she sort of sneers at you,
Okay.
basically saying, "I know my woods enough to know that they would not burn that way. Tricksters!"
Okay.
By the way, Anna and Plum, I believe that you are restrained. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ysdred, you're up. What do you do?
Okay, so I am going to use a command word. It's gonna be halt,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say halt. I am Ysdred, daughter of the spring, and I am a warden, and we have no quarrel with you because we are no servant of no witch.
Okay. So halt is basically you want her to skip the next turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She can speak, but she cannot take actions.
Actually, if I were to offer a suggestion, if you were to say listen, I would give you advantage on the charisma on the or either persuasion or intimidation check that you're about to do.
It was not on the list, and I didn't know which I
You
could,
can-
but
so
I will
the-
take that.
The list is non-exhaustive, right? So use your
Okay.
imagination with command, as long as it makes sense. And please, do not use the command word poop. I will not accept it, and it doesn't work on dryads.
Uh-huh.
Dryads don't poop.
Dryads do not poop, apparently. They only mulch. Right, make me a so would this be intimidation or persuasion?
She's using her warden badge, like police.
Okay, is that yes? And so I
Like
reiterate the question.
not police open up, but the authority. So more intimidation than persuasion.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
Like,
me.
everything's fine. Hold on. So intimidation.
Me.
23.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Immediately as oh, and by the way, remember to knock off the spell.
Yes.
Immediately she doesn't halt, but she's immediately going. She's sort of taken aback, or you understand that she hears your words, and therefore that you go past the rage, you go past the and all of a sudden she just stops. The shrubs sort of slink. There's just a moment where they don't retreat. They don't necessarily start to advance, but you can still see them sort of moving to sort of an invisible and non-existing wind. But yes, the potentially she's Warden?
I am.
But you are here. Are you here to take Will?
To take what?
Well,
Who is Will?
Who took the wanted poster and kept it in their pocket?
I did.
And
Plum.
she points to Plum. I know that one holds one of the hag's contracts. I will not let you place your hands upon him.
Plum.
If that makes problem for new friend, I can throw it away. I was just curious, but no harm intended, and I'll get it out and look at everyone like, do I rip it up or what do I need to do?
Wow. Can give it to the nice lady and she can share her story maybe. She's
Hello,
inclined.
nice lady. Here, I give
Does-
you this.
yes.
No harm
Does
intended.
taking the poster more automatically mean that you take the contract? Because I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know that either.
So technically, you're pretty sure that it's not the case, right? As in, the contract would be more. I think we rolled about this. Like, just change the.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
be obliged to keep their end of the bargain if we took the contract and delivered, but
Right.
it's
Yeah.
not an automatic acceptance to take the poster.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was what we talked about.
Yeah.
But apparently, this dryad has a means of detecting those particular those papers,
Piece of paper, yes.
and decided that to protect, she needed to do something about it. But the mood, as Plum, you are still very much restrained, right?
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of effort to sort of pull into your pack and take out the paper, and so again, this rolled up scroll. Do you just drop it on the ground? What do you do?
I'll first offer it to her. I feel like if this makes your friend in danger, here, you can have it.
So you means to tell me that you took that sign without the intent behind the contract?
I was just more curious to hear story about little kid. What happened? Maybe we could help.
Plum, I would say make me a persuasion roll.
Can I help by saying like, look, if
You're a
a
horse.
hag, yes, I can talk though.
Oh right, new druid. Who this?
Yes. So the horse will say,
Okay, the horse.
like, I mean, generally, if a hag is looking for a small boy, it's generally not for good reasons. So
Indeed.
13?
13? Okay. Yeah, she doesn't really believe you in a way, but I love that 13 and 0, by the way.
Yeah.
We're not.
I'm still offering the contract like with half entangled,
Yeah.
knowing very well I could break out of it, but I'm like,
I mean, this. Yeah, you're still sort of dangling. Anna, you are released, and Plum is still very much sort of, you know, held up.
We're
He's
not
been-
from around here, and these lands have been tricky. My friend here just kept a piece of information because we went already through a lot in those lands with those hags. But we do not love them. Please believe so.
It has been a while since anyone to opposing the hags would have walked these paths. I've seen too many tricks, as you might say. The last shred of rebellion is this will.
But
And
what or who is Will?
Will, he's the leader of the free children. He is their protector. And a true ally against the hag of these parts. She's been trying to get a hold of him for months now. And we have seen our share of mercenaries and opportunists try to catch him to be in favor with the hag. But the forest here has found a way to hide him and protect him.
That's good.
But then, if you are not here for him, why are you here? If you have no love for the hags, why walk these woods?
Well,
We have no love for them, but one of the sisters has a part of me.
and probably the one in this domain also has something that belongs to one of us.
So we are trying to be whole again.
When you
So
say
in a sense, we have a bit of a contract with one of them at the moment, I guess, but
you say that
it's
out
not.
loud.
Yeah, it's like, but it's not a friendly or willing contract. It's sort of a, and also it's sort of between. It's about the rivalry between the two.
I know something of not being whole. And Tavaren, make me a nature or arcana, your choice.
Both the same, so I'll go for nature. 21.
You start to realize that the dryad does not look well. In a sense where she seems to be in a such a verdant forest. Someone like her should be thriving.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's a bit of autumn in there.
oh no, we're way past winter.
Oh, okay.
You what you might notice is that you might think she might be treeless.
Huh.
She's what?
Did
She lost her tree.
did
Oh.
did the hags take your tree?
Mine and those of many sisters. Chopped by her minions to feed her factory.
I'm sorry.
What type of factory does she manage?
Wooden
And
toys.
is there
I think that was the information that you got from Nib.
Yeah.
Is it now?
And is there a way for us to help you and your sisters, or is it irreversible?
My tree is dead. Cut down, mulched, carved, desecrated. There is nothing to be done for me. I only live to avenge it and those of my sisters, who have already fallen for tricks or under steel. But if you're truly here to oppose them, well, I would let you through then.
Thank you.
And add to your cause my revenge, if you would take it.
Yes. I mean, we'll have to be careful as well, of course, but and there is a bit of a rivalry between the the Sisters of the Coven, so they're kind of also doing it to themselves.
The only one that would be able to restore any sort of peace and prevent others of my kin to be cut down would be to awaken Zybilna.
That is what we're here for, so
That is our ultimate goal. However, we are not able currently to manage that feat. So first, we need allies, and we need to get the things we have lost back.
Maybe you should pay a visit to my mother.
There is no traveling for me. My seasons have come and gone. Only my despair keeps me awake. I will turn my attentions to others among these woods. Others that would enhance the harm. But you I will let pass. And if you seek Will as an ally, look for Little Oak. He should be rooted in the north of Loomlurch. Pass it. Do not go to it. Not yet if you do not feel ready. Find Little Oak. And she sort of turns to Tavaren, sort of seeing that, guessing the creature beneath the horse. The trees will listen if you ask for directions.
Thank you. Time is of the essence here.
And with that, she moves into the foliage. At some point, the animated shrubs have sort of shrunk back have sort of planted themselves back into the underbrush and are indistinguishable from any other, as she herself has disappeared. However, you do have a small, where she stood, there's a small small tree that sort of pushes itself up. Sort of very young sycamore. And as the tree sort of grows, you see it slightly you see 3 flowers blossom, bloom, and then 3 seeds basically appearing.
3 what?
Seeds.
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 I will go look.
Mm-hmm. Do you, I'm guessing you get out of form.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. As soon as you touch the seeds, as they almost fall into your hand, basically, and then you see the tree itself sort of dry up and turn to kindling, basically. The seeds, as soon as you touch them, you are aware of what they might be able to give you. As in, anyone who would ingest these would, for an hour, gain the benefit of a pass without a trace spell.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
You have 3.
Good.
And yes, I do. I would extend the benefits to any. If the benefit were, if the seed were given to a mount, the people on top would benefit from itself as well.
Ooh.
Okay. That's cool.
All right.
So, wouldn't it be better if you change into something else and we'll go on top of Nixie?
Can Nixie carry 3 people?
Nixie is pretty sturdy. I am not big, neither are you, and neither is Plum. So it should be if Tavaren takes another form.
I mean, I don't get much smaller, sadly. I mean, I don't think Nixie will be very happy if I turn into a black bear
Not really.
or a giant badger or a wolf or a giant wolf spider.
Or just a spider.
A spider would be nice. I only know six animals that I can turn into.
And you chose none of them small?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
Crocodile?
Eh.
Not really.
I went for climbing and water and like movements based ships.
Crocodile. You really want to disturb the whole environment of the river, right?
I mean, crocodile is not the worst option, especially since Nixie swims pretty well. And we have to go up the current. I'm not sure it's.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of going into the river. I was thinking of walking next to the river.
Yeah, but in the river we wouldn't need pass without the trace.
I mean, if you're going to be changing Tavaren anyways, you might as well go back into the horse and go for
Horse or crocodile? It's all fine for me.
It will depend on which way we're going. So we're not going straight to Loomlurch. Might as well go through the water because I think we're.
Actually, we will have to cross the water anyway. Like this is a bit
At some
meta,
point,
of course,
yeah.
because there is a fork there, and
Yeah.
we. And
There's 2 forks, yeah.
yes, but if we just follow the river, right? And there's the measuring tool. Like if we just then we'd still be like, you know, on the. If we keep following the river, we end up here. We kind of have to cross the river over here. So I mean, I don't mind to going for a swim, but
I mean, as long as that river is not Amazon size wide, I have a way to get out of there. So
yeah.
Okay.
So do we just keep following the river until we?
Yeah, and we can keep the seeds for later
Yeah.
on when we actually have to go through the forest, maybe.
Oh no, I was thinking through places with more people. Like if we have to cross Loomlurch to get behind it.
Yeah.
For example.
Fine.
So, do we go?
Yes, let's
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Wait, you're going to the wrong place.
No, I'm not.
Well, someone is. Oh wait, yeah, you passed Loomlurch already.
Yeah, it's
because-
after Lurch. It's the tree that's after. It's in the north. Little Oak.
Yeah, but that's not Little Oak.
Is it not?
No. That's I am pretty sure that that's the hag's domain.
No,
Basically.
it's Lurch.
It literally says Little Oak now.
Okay.
And yeah, we said that it was Lurch, the hag's.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the picture looks more inviting in Lurch than Little Oak, but
Yeah. Little Oak looks weird.
mhm.
Okay, let's. Right. Okay, it's still. So how do you travel as you hit the you decide, are you going for a swim, or are you sort of walking along the banks?
Well, I think
Which is
like it was quite far. I think that will take us longer than 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it's about 20 miles, 30 miles.
which one is the fastest?
Well, that depends. If you're going through the forest, you can cut through, right? You can go sort of in a straight line.
Even then, it's like, I mean, we're going to have this big pond with mountains, so we're going to still have to
Yeah.
sort of
No.
do a it's still 20 miles then.
Yeah.
Instead of 30.
It doesn't.
The I should put it. Going up the river is going to take longer. Longer because you're sidewinding basically, but it does mean that you don't
We're not
necessarily
getting
have
lost.
to. You're not going to get lost. Yeah.
I like the idea of crossing the river at least, and going on the opposite side of Loomlurch up until the moment where we get to outside of the direct influence. So as soon of I would like to avoid having to cross over there.
Here, and then sort of do like follow the
Yeah.
river, like that. And then cross here.
So
again,
which
yes.
one is quicker, like swimming through the river, or
I mean, I will not be able. Like, that's gonna be a very long swim if we have to go all the way up to Little Oak there.
It's gonna be long and it's meandering. Whereas if we're on foot, we can leave the river and try to
I
cut
can
across.
only be a crocodile for 2 hours today.
So,
So we
according
should
to D&D travel speed, right? The travel pace is usually 24 miles per day. considering that you've already walked a while, it's gonna take you and considering that you have a druid or whatnot, it'll take you the full day to get there.
Meaning we cannot go to Little Oak because we do not have enough time.
We have 8 days, right?
No, 3.
Yeah, I was like,
And you're still in your
okay.
first of 3.
yes, but I do get that the detour of like, I don't know, 10 miles is still, and it's back and forwards. It's 20 miles to go to Little Oak extra.
Yeah, and 20 miles back.
No. It's like,
Like it's a full day just to
it's
get
a full
to
day
Little
detour
Oak.
to get to Little Oak.
So literally, it's not possible.
Of course, the way back from Loomlurch to here is quicker because then we'd be going downriver. But yes, I can see
If
why.
she sends us on errands like her sister did, we do not have the time.
Fair.
I'd like to, but I don't see how it would be like reasonably feasible.
I understand that you don't want to take that risk. It's too bad because
Oh yeah, I would have loved
Will might have been able to help us, but it's
One, I would have loved the help. 2, I would have seen that encounter. I would have loved to see that encounter. Maybe when we get
still
back,
go there.
Come
I
back.
don't know.
Yes.
But for now, time crunch.
Fair.
So, what do you want to do?
I think we might
What
want to
can
continue
we
on
do?
to Loomlurch.
Yeah, we don't really have a choice.
I mean, it is technically possible that we can make it to Little Oak and then back to Loomlurch and then, but it's playing with Ysdred's lost thing, and that's a big risk to take. Like we might make it, but if we don't, then big
We
big price
might
to
or
pay.
we might not.
It is possible to make it. It's just putting ourselves in a very tight spot.
Let's go up to Loomlurch and see.
Like using the seeds for the travel, would that change a lot? For example.
They're not gonna change anything for the travel. It's for the.
No, I specifically said that this is the kind of magic that would help you travel.
Oh, okay.
But we never asked the question how much time, how it would, now that we have the travel information, using them, how would
It
that
would
impact?
it would definitely shave off a couple of hours. Definitely, yeah. I guess we could do a survival roll for sort of that kind of travel and see how much of an impact it would be. But of course, that is Oh no, I guess you would going. You would be going. Pass without a trace would help you across land travel, not necessarily water travel. But then, anyways, you.
Yeah, we're going land along the riverbanks. If I'm not
Yeah.
confused, yes.
I'm still.
So, who's the biggest survivalist here that can
Me?
assess?
I mean, considering I've completely out of game, but
Looks
considering I've heard
pointedly.
all your wisdom scores,
Anna looks pointedly at Tavaren.
and I have proficiency in it,
and you're a fucking
Yeah.
druid.
yes, like
And
And we
I'm
actually
pretty
know
sure
the
it will be me.
Feywilds.
so, yeah.
So yeah, poop. Still only 12. Are you? Is anyone helping?
Mm-hmm.
You probably got a guidance from. Yeah, you actually got a guidance from Anna with a tap on your shoulder.
Okay, so that's a 14. Do No, I guess does anybody else have proficiency in survival?
Maybe Plum?
I could, yes.
No, do you have proficiency in survival?
I'm gonna check again to be sure. Yeah, I do.
Yes, he does.
Proficiency in survival.
Okay, so if you were to help Tavaren and sort of mapping it out, then at that point he would have advantage.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, so
And then it's only a 28.
That's a 28 then.
What's up?
You know that while the seeds, while only lasting for about an hour, would definitely help you. It would allow you to move at instead of sort of slower or medium. It would basically allow you to go actually faster, right? I consider that as sort of a fast pace. So I guess it would shave something along the lines of 3 to 4 hours. Definitely. It would also allow you to not have to bother about checking. You could basically just speed run. You could just basically run through the forest because any dangers or trickery or whatnot, you would be able to avoid them. They would not. You don't have to be on guard, basically, even if you have the whip. But it's not. It's not going to. Basically, you would get to Little Oak pretty much as if you were to go to Loom Lurch without the seeds. So late afternoon rather than early evening.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's up to you, Ysdred.
Yes, it's your mission, your.
It's the first day, we might get some real help. Plus, like you said, it's down the river.
Yeah,
And we have
the
the
way back
guidance of the trees.
is better, and maybe Will can get us to Loom Lurch faster as well.
Yeah. As long as we're there by the beginning of the second day, I am fine.
Yeah. I don't mind traveling all night.
Which is also a possibility. Even if you... That would maybe
We're
be...
not gonna look good after that, but.
No, but maybe we can have a rest and an early departure, and arriving mid-morning or something like that, but not. I want to arrive there before noon. So
Yes,
if we
like-
have to do some errands,
Because noon would be the halfway point of.
Yeah.
yes. So I want way before that.
Yeah.
Because we probably have to do some stuff, and then we have to go back.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
What had she said about stealing that portrait? That it wasn't there something about the fact that
Mm,
isn't it a retrieval more than a steal? It's
was
or
it
am I
stealing?
wrong?
I remember it was like
A retrieval, right?
desecrating.
Sorry?
Was it not desecrating? No, it was retrieval. Forgot. It's been
We
a
need to
couple
bring her
weeks.
back that portrait, but with the loophole about stealing. Wasn't it her portrait before, and it's actually just a retrieval because it had been stolen? Or am I wrong?
DM, can I do an history check to remind what Anna is talking about? Because I
Yeah,
was
sure.
not close.
Let me move your volume back up a bit.
Yeah.
14. She said retrieval, but you also have an understanding that most likely to these hags, everything belongs to them anyways, so nothing is stealing.
True. I relay that information to everyone.
So we're not thieves, we're movers.
I mean, that's how
Well,
one of the hags will look at
yeah,
it,
exactly.
and the other one will not agree with that assessment. They both think it belongs to them.
Well,
Well,
we'll
let's
see
get
about
to the
that.
log.
Yeah, when we are closest to a
Maybe Will
solution.
can. Maybe Will help us.
Okay. Let's move to little oak then. Right, wait. Right. As you move through the river, it's too bright. Ah. Sorry about that. There we go. As you move through basically the river, the forest, on occasion, Tavaren, you basically you start asking around, right? You have the not the language of
Yes,
leaf and
let's-
what's it?
I have multiple things even. Let's see.
But as a Firbolg, I believe you can talk to small animals and plants.
Yes, but also as a
As a shepherd as well.
shepherds, I also can at least to animals. Speech with beast and leaf, communicate in a limited manner with beast, plants, and vegetation. They can understand your words. But wait, I can just put this in beyond.
Yeah.
Wasn't your background also something special, also, Tavaren?
Yes, but
Speech of beast and leaf allows you to communicate towards them, and then you have
beasts and my speech. So I can double speak to beasts.
Yeah, but can you answer? Can they respond
You
basically?
understand their answers.
I think you find. I think that you find ways to communicate, right? I'll put that into the sort of the survivor role, where you ask of, basically you ask directions from, a fox here, a squirrel there, these forests are teeming with life,
You
and
owe me one nut.
and at every corner you'll find a guide, at least for a small portion of the road. You end up sort of crossing the river again. The river itself is, it's not that wide. It's about maybe 15, 20 meters wide. But you find that it's mostly shallow and mostly sort of slow moving, right? It's not. This is not. It would be about, for Anna. It would be about sort of waist high, at the
Okay,
most. So this is definitely not a river where you could swim easily in, but you see fish in strange, shimmering colors. The occasional giant snail on the bank. As you rush through using the magics of the dryad, it's exhausting. Let's put it that way. This fast pace, you know that you're on the clock, but this fast pace is something of something new, especially to you, Anna, who you've never. This is your first adventure. You're not used to being put to this kind of pace. Even if you do have Tavaren's help, or sometimes maybe Ysdred might let you up on Nixie for a while. Could you, all of you, make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay.
This is not a concentration check.
No. Oof. I mean,
Oof.
makes sense. Okay. So yes, Tavaren, could you put down one level of exhaustion, please? I mean, considering that you're the one actually doing the work of guiding and carrying and... okay.
Exhaustion different now, right?
Yes, exhaustion
Yes.
is different. So exhaustion works as in, basically it's a -1 to all of your d20 rolls.
Right.
As you move away from, and so that final stretch of, you're guided by maybe sort of small bird, maybe a finch or something along those lines, and you hear them before you actually see anything. As you're pushing past through some thick brush, sort of a deeper part of the forest, you come onto a large clearing. But as I said, you hear giggling or laughter, sort of childish laughter. As you push into an open clearing, to find at the center of it here we go. Up ahead, you see a small group of children frolicking around a leafy oak tree. Their gleeful yelps carrying through the forest. There are painted swings that dangle from the tree's branches, and nestled in its crown is a ramshackle treehouse. The creature known as Little Oak stands hunched over, supposedly dormant, or sort of just maybe a little bit waving in, again, as if it was imagining being in the wind. Let's see if I can actually get you a handout.
Even if we are not staying.
Yes, even if you're not staying.
Yeah, well, the instructions said to not stop, but go past it.
We're actually a little oak, not loom lodge. The instructions said to go past loom lodge immediately to little oak.
Okay, I understood it was past Little Oak. But makes more sense like that.
Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. Here we go. I have always loved this image.
Oh.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, no,
And indeed,
what was his name supposed to be again?
as you just give me a second. Give me a second. You as you move into the clearing, you can see that there is one. How do you approach? Do you sort of make yourselves known? Do you sort of come in stealthily? How does that work?
I think it's more polite to announce ourselves.
Yes, and yes, we have a
Absolutely.
beast, a lost kitten quest. I
Yep.
have something in my bag for that.
There's a little displacer beast.
Yeah.
And its name is normally Star. Should be Star.
Let's see if I can. Yes. I kind of ruined the surprise there. As you sort of make yourself, you're not sort of making a big show of moving in, but just enough as you step out of the tree line, and the kids sort of stop their playing, move closer, maybe sort of a bit in a fearful, but also sort of a little bit of defiant kind. They sort of move back towards the legs of the tree and at the center of the center. But one of them sort of stands a bit taller. He's a spindly, sort of looks about 11-year-old, sort of big, sort of a large afro. I'm going to basically this is what he looks like here. Ignore the but yeah, and you recognize the kid from the wanted poster.
Oh, okay.
And indeed, at his feet, you see a small displacer beast kitten.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's so cute.
Yes. So freaking cute.
Before starting all the discussions,
We're going to
break?
take a break right here.
Yeah.
Right, so. Friends. Why don't you guys go get something to drink, get something to snack, move a bit about, and we'll be back in a few moments. For those watching, well, thank you first of all. We are back on our mostly regular schedule, and we will see you next time for Will of the Feywilds. See you then.
Bye.